Hey everyone, I'm Sister Lily, Rocket Armory. So today we have one of my favourite models from the new range to unbox. So I may not have communicated this as much, but damn is this model one of my favourite designs. Certainly better than the old metal one that I've done as good as I can, but she looks like Edna's rejected cousin. Like, as in Edna rejected her herself. Yes, just open the little flappy thing, we see some of the design on the back, shows some of the model. We have a little funky podium stadium thing, podium lecturn, that's it, lecturn. We see her with the backpack with the massive book off it, we see her head, and we see her in raving preacher position, which is essentially the only pose the model comes with, I think. You're really pushing the whole mono pose thing, which is kind of a shame. So it comes with instructions, it comes with a data sheet in multiple languages, and like, what are we? We're two pages of instructions that I'll keep to the side when I get to actually, building this thing. Because I'll be building it in between. But let's pull it out. So first off, we have the plastic island package, plastic sink packaging. We have a little dummy, I think. But it says it in the thing. Or not. Yeah, a whatever size base. I think that's a 40mm. Looks kind of like a Terminator base. We have front torso. Trouble is getting this on an angle where you can actually see it properly on the camera. Hopefully that's showing up. We have her with the her holding the scroll. We have her head, we have her back, we have another part of her back, we have her poly stick thing, we have her pimp cane as it gets nicknamed. Honestly though, the most impressive part of this model is the backpack. Like, look at all that, it's like double the size. Then you look at the back side of it and damn, that's going to be fun. So for anyone who doesn't know, I want to cosplay this figure. Yeah, no pressure, huh? No pressure. Correction, lots of pressure. Far too much, in fact. Oh well. It's not like there's going to be a con this year, probably. Who knows, the one in November might happen, but like COVID-19 is locking Victoria back down. I don't think so. Sucks for all your all the Victorian Halloween fans, of which I am one. Even though I've not been to a Halloween costume event in a very long time. Also, like being able to just buy skulls easily for Warhammer cosplay. But enough of that. So we have the little speaker part for the lecturn, and the lecturn itself. The lecturn is an interesting part. When I saw it first through the GW designing the sisters, like accessories or details or whatever it was, one of those sororitas update posts that Warhammer community were doing back beginning of last year, I think it was, the lecturn interested me. It kind of intrigued me because it's a neat thing. And yeah, it's not looking like it. It looks like it's going to struggle to stand up under its own weight, but that's what gluing it down is for. And of course, as you know, I'm going to be doing a custom base with this model, so yeah, that'll happen during the process of making the actual model. At least Milliput doesn't take long to dry, as opposed to green stuff. Anyway, I'm going to get to actually cutting this model out, and I'll be back once I have painted it, because it's probably not worth my time to actually record and build it, as considering the trouble I had with my Imagifier, which as a result of the Imagifier unboxing and build video thing's not going to happen until after this comes up. Ah well, that happens. Anyway, I'll be back. And so after much time, she's finally painted. Well, mostly painted. I haven't actually glued her down to her base yet, because there's a little thing called knowing when to stop and not waiting for perfection. So I figured if I held off recording any longer on this thing, I'd end up spending another month trying to get it perfect, and no guarantee I would. So rather than wait forever to actually get the recording finished, I figured I'd just show it off now. So first of all, I'll show off the base. Considering how much work I put into it, I might as well. I just did a more standard looking stone tile sculpt. Then we've got the little, there's a term for that, I don't remember it. Lecturn, there it is. We've got the little auto lecturn that I've painted up, and I may yet put some more paint in the speaker section there, but yeah, little flames I could probably do with doing yellow, but again, like I said, there comes a point when you realise you need to stop, or you're just going to spend forever on something. So yeah, the base itself looks pretty good, but the real star of the show is definitely the model. Because I misplaced my transfer sheet from the Sister of Battle Squad, I didn't have access to the transfers from it. I also kind of wanted to show just what comes in the model and what I can do with paint. Now, I'd probably need to go back and redo a few parts on it, but yeah, like with this model, I love the details on it. I love from the robes from the cowl and hood through to the two tiers of robes. And I figured I wanted to do each layer as its own colour. I also chose to invert the normal Sister of Battle armour colour that I do. Actually, let's grab Celestine as the reference point. Where I do the armour as purple and the robes, where I do the armour is normally purple on my Sister's Battle, and the robes are normally red. What I chose to do instead was do the robes as purple with a little bit of red, with a little bit of purple on armour, such as the backpack, and because it's really about it and the corset that you can barely see are about the only parts that are actually the normal Sister Battle armour apart from the feet. So I went, why not just use the robe colour as the primary colour? Now, I've gone over the lower skirt tier with copious amounts of washes, so it looks a lot darker. Oops. But yeah, like things like the little chaplet, the various scrolls that are latched closed using purity seals, the pistol holster on the back, more scrolls. I love the backpack though. That backpack is awesome and humongous. Like, that thing's bigger than her the book section is like more than half her height. I so look forward to making one. Love a little scroll and that rod of office. Now, for those who remember the old metal Dialogus, where is she? Here she is. So this one I've had countless trouble with painting, because any time it seems to fall over, bam, there goes paint, right down to the prime, right down losing even the primer. So I kind of gave up. Pain in the arse. But yeah, like, she is so much taller than the metal model, as is pretty standard at this point. But instead of having the radio spear staff, she does have a little radio on it. Have a little speaker on hers, but for the most part it's a massive Aquila. Now, if you wanted to do the radio part on the end, do a radio part on the end of a staff, do the loud tailor on the end of a staff, on the end of her staff, it would actually be pretty easy to do. What you'd want to do would be use a Voxcaster speaker part from a Imperial Guard, and I'm very tempted to show you how to do that at some point. Not that it's very complicated. Let's just move her back. Here's her with a sister retributor. Now the retributor's base is a bit thicker. Now I'm not sure if it shows up in the light, but I didn't actually use green stuff. So the green in there is actually a little bit of green wash that I added, which I probably need to dilute a bit more before applying it again. Onto anything else. But yeah. The model itself is gorgeous, and I'd love to have the stuff in my wardrobe to actually cosplay this character. At least I managed to get the flames on her candles to look like fire, and did a little bit of scribble text work on her backpack book. Working out what to put on an actual sororita's backpack book will be fun. I love the little pendant things that she's got going down. There's a proper name for those, I'm sure, but I don't know what it is. Like she's even got a speaker on her on the gorget of her armour. Up here. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's how mine's come along. I may well add a few more paint details to it later on, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Bye.